finally, updates are coming to the Sony A1 and the Sony A7S3 in 2024 via firmware. But look, I'm not gonna dunk on them for finally doing something in which is clearly a better late than never scenario. Hopefully it means the door is open and Sony is listening to bring those firmware updates to cameras that can definitely support some of the same features. By features, there's not a lot to go off of just yet. Let me pull up the graph chart, which is company's favorite way to show off the roadmap for things that they might be doing in the future. The A1 will be getting breathing compensation relay playback. A7S3 is going to be getting breathing compensation DCI 4K 24 frames per second. Basically that resolution that DCI supports. And more is also included, but I don't want to overstep the IPTC workflow enhancement and the FTP workflow enhancement. And the bottom of the chart says proof of authenticity. Let me translate that one. Basically, the camera industry's got to try to do something to combat AI and fake photos running around the internet. And that final line is the countries and regions for expansion will be finalized in due course. I'm not sure if they're meaning expanding for the authenticity features where every country's laws could be different to try to combat AI. We'll just go with where it's placed in the bottom of the graphic. Also announced a 300mm G Master lens with its button for one-touch APS-C crop mode, which is kind of an underrated feature on these cameras. It was made a big deal out of in the Sony A7 IV that it went in crop mode, but I had no idea we use that feature so much on the regular. And the A9 III with global shutter was announced, with a stacked 24.6 megapixel sensor, which may be the real flagship camera until Sony models up its product line just a little bit further. I mean, let's look at this chart. What do I know? I'm just the owner of a basic ass Sony A7 IV for the not so basic price of $2,500. You could have put balanced in there and that doesn't have to be so basic. I'm talking and taking shots at these companies all day here on the interwebs, all the time, over on YeagerShots.com, where we also have some channel and photo themed apparel. Nice prints from my time in New York City. Swing by there if you want to pick something up, and for free, just hit that like button and subscribe to never miss a shot from YeagerShots.com.